Hello, Chemo 6 done. All very good, all the same. Very smooth. Was home by about 1:30 this time. But they're messing around with my times next section. So I think that um, all the times will change and I'll never know what's going on. Anyway, had some extra good news this week. I found out that I do not have any genetics, any mutated genes. So that means that I am not at particularly high risk of recurrence. So they don't recommend. So I'm still going to have a lumpectomy on my breast. If it was that you've got the gene, there's a high risk of it coming back. If it's spreading, then they would recommend that you remove both your breasts and your your womb, I think, for a risk of ovarian cancer. So don't have to have all of that. That's really good news. So I've got a scan in a couple of weeks to find out, because I saw the oncologist, and because it was the same one, he was like, I can feel it's shrunk. So it was confirmation of what I needed to hear, and we're going to go and get it measured in a couple of weeks' time. So that'll be really good news. Chemo 6, I've got no side effects really. I didn't have my massive steroid pills that I have to take. They said they hadn't ordered them, and so they said to take a lower dose of this, whatever the, oh gosh, chemo brain's a thing. Take a lower dose, and then that's what I would take anyway. So I've been on a lower dose of after chemo drugs, so that's good. So the expectation is that for the next 6 weeks, I'll just carry on, and this should be my side effects. I haven't had. There was one sad news, not terribly sad, but I was like one of the only person in treatment this week. So all of the people that I'm normally in treatment with, a lot of them were too poorly to have treatment. So that made me a little bit sad, but good for me, sad for them. My hair from the cold cap is just terrible, so I can still have hair, but it just looks a mess. What I thought then I would talk to you about is some of the gifts that people have been giving me, and then what I can recommend is a good gift to give a person going through breast cancer treatment. So had loads of flowers. Thank you all to those who sent some flowers. Actually run out of vases, so John's pint glasses got used a little bit. He was like, oh, don't bring any more, it looks like a florist. But that was very nice. So I had another little bunch of flowers, some old guitar students of mine, so I hadn't taught them for about a year or 2 years, and they were upset that they found out the news, so they sent me some flowers and a card. That was very sweet. So I do still have a bunch of flowers, but I did get a couple of plants, so I think that's always a good present, because they can stay and then keep regrowing, and so that was something nice. Got quite a few orchids and some little posies and stuff, so that was very good. The other thing that I absolutely live by at the moment is hand cream. So they do think if you get anything, any of your skin gets rough and then can get infection and cracks, they don't want your body to have an infection at all. I've got some rashes on my arms, I think you can see, but I had them before, so it's just been exacerbated a bit by the cancer, but I'm not scratching or anything. But they were like, what's that? Don't want any infection. And you can see I'm a bit hot. I've been out, not out in the sun, but out, and they definitely don't want you to be exposed to the sun, because they're worried about blisters and then getting an infection. So hand cream is always good. Lip balm, the same for the cracked lips. I've seen some terrible footage of people, I suppose mostly men, I don't think, to put on like lip balm or stuff like that. I was a bit wussy. Yeah, really bad sores. So some people get really bad mouth sores and stuff like that. So thankfully I haven't yet. So hand cream is always a good one. Foot cream for the same reason, or any sort of moisturiser. Obviously, because of my son, factor 50, I'll be going through this every day, every time I go outside. Oh my goodness, I've got long sleeves, so I'm so bloody hot. Right, and the other thing that some lovely person already mentioned got me was a little bag that says, to help help you stick two perfectly manicured fingers up at cancer. So she nail polish, and she bought me some nail oil and a nail mask. So just to keep your nails, again, they do get really brittle. I'm having to paint my nails, looking a bit ropey now, but paint my nails so that they don't get exposed to UV when I'm having chemo, and then keep them covered. So I've been very girly and painting my nails and all sorts. So they were the kind of things that I would recommend, and some mints. And not mint, I like mince meat. No, mints as in polos or smint or something like that. I get indigestion. So that's always like I've got them in every car. So that I've always got someone in each handbag, just so that if you do get a bit pain in your chest, then it's mine's indigestion. And so that's, but sugar free, because I'm a diabetic still, so I have to manage all of this with my diabetes. Anyway, that's it for now. Good spirits, bit hot. Looking forward to May. All right, bye.